Okay, can you see me now? Can you hear me now? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Loud and clear, okay, yeah. I've updated the driver and it's something's changed. Anyway, got it sorted there. Okay, as I was saying before, but you were unable to hear me, I got an email from Trevor Wilkinson, and he invited me to the factory. I was there yesterday. You will have seen, anybody who's been watching on Facebook. And Trev is like a guitar part guru, builder, designer, engineer, and he's worked with Leo Fender, and he's worked with John Suhr, and he's worked with Alan Holdsworth. He's worked with some very serious people in the music, in the guitar world, shall we say, in the guitar world. And he was watching one of my streams, and he's invited me down to the factory, and I went down there yesterday, and we had an excellent day. We really did. And just give me a moment. I'm just going to see. Reset. Yeah. Wait. Let's hope I don't blow everything up. So if I press that button there, right, there we are. Okay. So you can see me and you can hear me. Right. That's all that matters. And so if you were watching on Facebook yesterday, you would have seen that this Strat was basically taken apart. Everything was taken off it. The pickups, the pick guard, the neck was taken off it, the bridge was taken out of it, and then it was reassembled. So what we have is we have an entirely new bridge. If I select because this is an impromptu pop-up, you see, it's not quite as smooth and pro as usual. There, that's the one I want. Okay, so you see, this is new. This is all new. All this is new, and new springs. Nice new springs. New pickups, everything. And so I've been messing about with it. I got back last night late and I just put them to one side, and this morning I've switched the studio on, switched everything on. So I'm just messing about, and okay, so let's have a listen. So that's the neck pickup. Oof. Love that middle pickup. And it's holding its tuning. The bridge is this is a year one bridge. This is what Trevor calls the year one bridge, which is 1954 in the history of the Fender Strat. And one of the interesting things is that Trev knew Leo Fender quite well and spent a lot of time with Leo Fender in the Fender factory, in Leo Fender's office, talking about bridges and pickups. So what Trev's done is he's kind of continued the legacy of the not the Fender legacy, but the original design. You know, Fender's reinventing the Strat all the time, but this is kind of very much about the vintage original design, keeping it original. It's lovely. Yeah, I okay, Rax FX, nice to hear from you through these headphones. It sounds great. I've known Trev Wilkinson for about 10 years, I think, and it was very nice to get an email from Trev and invite me down to the factory. So let's just pull that drive back and let's just have a listen. I've got a couple of backing tracks here. So I know you've heard these backing tracks before on the streams, and this isn't a performance, this is like a demo. It's not a demo, it's not, what is it? It's me sitting in the studio trying out these new modifications on these guitars, and I thought I would share it with you. Well, hey, why not? So let's see. Yes, so there we go. This is Wilkinson pickups, the WTS single coil, vintage style single coil pickups. And this is Trevor Wilkinson's Year 1 54 bridge and tremolo, springs, everything. So I was down there yesterday and spent the day with Trevor and his team, met some of his family, and it was a great day. Great to be out of some capacity of lockdown and to get out and about a little bit. So very good. Christian Brinker, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sounds wonderful. I agree. Herbus, hello Herbus, welcome back. I'm pleased to see you. Tom Wall, John Wynn. Why no black plate? Why no black plate over the springs? Forgot. So I'm very addicted to this guitar. So I really could sit here and play this guitar all day. Greetings from Germany. Wie geht's? Willkommen. So you don't want to put too much distortion on it. I mean, you do want to put too much. Should we put too much distortion on it? Go on then, let's put too much distortion on it. You got to abuse it. And listen to that, it's still in tune. Always a good sign when the pickup switch drops off. Okay, so there you go. Wilkinson pickups, Wilkinson tremolo bridge. Still in tune. The strings are still bending in. They're still wrapping themselves around the tuning keys as I pull them. But the mechanism, and you know, Trev had the neck off the guitar and he adjusted the truss rod and he cut these, finally gave this nut some, opened the nuts, and I'm absolutely delighted. I do find that I do find that the maple neck, you end up sounding a little bit like Robin Trower with the maple neck, which is of course no bad thing. Not only that, right, so this is great. Okay, this is and I'll be down at the Wilkinson shop in 2 weeks' time, provisionally, speculatory. I'll be down in the Wilkinson shop in 2 weeks' time, and we'll be putting the Lala pickups in this guitar, and we'll be having a listen to the Lala pickups. I'll tell you what, you know what I mean? I've got a bad arm, ladies and gentlemen. Me arm. Oh, me arm, me arm, me arm, me arm. Too much tennis. So that's the Strat with the with Trev's pickups and Trev's bridge. Fantastic. And here's the Les Paul. Now what have we got on the Les Paul? Whoa, Strat. You get on that stand. Okay. Now what we've got here is Trevor's Les Paul pickups. And these are Seth Lover design. Ian, I didn't try one of Thomas. There was a few Thomas Blue guitars down there, but they were in pieces to be assembled. But I know Thomas personally. I've known him for a long time, and I have played his guitar, and it's excellent. But there wasn't a one there as a whole guitar that I could play. But more news on that in the future, I'm sure. Good morning, Fred Dodds in Springfield, Ohio. So Trev's been around a while. He's been in the business a long time, and he knows a lot of people. He's met and worked with a lot of people. They used Trev Wilkinson's nut in the Jeff Beck. Fender used Trev Wilkinson's nut in the Jeff Beck signature Strat. So he's got some kudos. He's got some credibility, and he makes all the bridges for Sir guitars, the whammy bars. All of the Sir guitars have got Trevor's bridges in. So, you know, the man has some credibility. His stuff's very good. And so he knew Seth Lover, and Seth Lover basically came up with the humbucker design for the Les Paul. And Seth basically told Trev how to do it. He gave him the secret recipe as to how to make the original 50s Les Paul pickup. So that's what Trev's now doing. And he was good enough to install a set of those pickups in here. Now, what I'll say before I start to play these pickups is that the Gibson burst buckets that came out of this guitar are for sale, but also a lot of this technology, for the want of a better word, a lot of this design was like before heavy rock and Eric Clapton and Thin Lizzy and Gary Moore and Peter Green, you know. So they basically made what they thought was going to work, which it did. And so the upshot of it is that a lot of the Gibson pickups that came out of this guitar, is not to be critical of Gibson under any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't criticize them, but they're hotter pickups, and so they drive more, and so a lot of the tone of the wood gets lost. Now, these aren't so hot, so what you find is as you get the sound of the wood, and what that means is that it sounds more like a Gibson. So let's have a listen and see what we're talking. See if that makes sense to you. That sounds less of a rock guitar. The Gibson Les Paul was invented before rock music was invented, and it was modified to become a rock guitar. Right, okay, shoot me down, all you experts, because I'm not actually an expert, I just play the guitar. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I hear, you know, and so that sounds like a nice Gibson guitar. I'm going to play along with another little backing track, and then I'll go back to the Strat for a little bit, and then we'll see you on Sunday. So they are Seth Lover pickups, humbucker pickups, designed by and built by Trev Wilkinson. I think they're great. I think they're great. I think they've got more character than the original Gibsons. There's nothing wrong with the original Gibsons. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Strat, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the Strat. Yeah, stay there, boy. Stay there. And then we shall play the Strat once more. And then that'll be that, but I'm well into this, like, well into it. Oh, bloody marvellous. Just wondering what. Yeah. I'll play the first number again. This is not a performance, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a demo. This is me just experimenting with these new upgrades that have been installed by Trev Wilkinson yesterday, and I'm enjoying it very much indeed. So I'm going to play that first little walk-in blues thing again, because it's got the space, you can hear the guitar, you know. Here we go. And then I'm going to go and have a lie down. Had enough now, that's me. I've had enough now. Nick, the covers album's about half finished. I did expect it to be finished before now, but I've had other things happen. And so I haven't quite been able to get on with it, so I'm sorry about that, Nick. But it's on its way. Week or two. I'm sorry about that. I did say a week when I sold you it. It's not quite ready. Next time you ask, I'll have closed down my shop and disappeared, and the telephone number will ring forever and no one will ever answer. No, that won't happen. So there you go. Wilkinson pickups, Wilkinson bridge, and I'm knackered. It was a long day yesterday and not much sleep last night, and then up again this morning, but I am very much enjoying these guitars, and that's the main thing. But I am going to say cheerio because I am tired. I'm going to go lie in the garden and drink tea. Sunday. That says the 25th. Yes, that's the 25th. I do look tired. Oh, I'll have to delete this video. I can't go. Yes, these are the Neumann NDH 20s. They are extremely nice. They are extremely nice. Yeah, I mean, do you know how long I spent getting my hair right this morning? Fucking ages. So anyway, everything's on Bandcamp, the usual thing. Yeah, and that's that. I hope you've enjoyed this little moment with the Wilkinson stuff. There's plenty more coming. I tell you, I guarantee you, I promise you, there is plenty more content on its way, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the beginning. This is just me. I got back last night, I've got up this morning, I've plugged these guitars in, and I'm getting accustomed to the changes, and I'm enjoying it very much, so I've switched the cameras on, and I've talked to you live. Yes, okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Ian, I'll see you at 5 o'clock, don't worry. Ian, guitar lesson at 5, I'll be here. What time is it now? 12. That's a 4 hour and 58 minutes sleep I can have. Okay, chaps and chapesses, thank you very much indeed. I'll see you on Sunday, if not before, but I will definitely see you on Sunday. Meanwhile, cheerio. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.